All right. Phrase number 6 in our top 10 is we have such a healthy relationship. Conversely, on the other side of that, which is sort of number 6B, is this is a toxic relationship. And Womanese will translate the difference between the two and what they really mean. Here we go.
This is a toxic relationship.
You're making it so hard for me to cheat on you.
When a woman finds it hard to cheat on you, she'll characterize your relationship as toxic to try to get you to make it easier for her to cheat. Way too many men fall for this ploy. Do not be one of these men.
We have such a healthy relationship. It will be very easy to cheat on you when I decide to.
Beware of any woman who brags about a healthy relationship. This means she has cheated, is cheating, or is going to cheat. Remember what I said about toxic relationships? Well, the opposite applies when a woman says her relationship is healthy. You guys need to understand, dude, everybody watching, we if you haven't heard anything I have said tonight, understand this. You guys need to understand very, very clearly that modern women always want it both ways, right? They want the status and the security of being in a relationship while being able to engage in activities that make them look single. In other words, they want you to take them off the market, but still allow her to have the for rent sign in the front yard. And guys, in Myron and Fresh, this is where most men go wrong in their relationships. When a woman shames you, like in the clip you just saw, they're clearly telling you that they don't want to be faithful to you. Women go to the club for attention. They're on Instagram because they're looking for your replacement. They travel without you because they want to get dicked down but not lose the attention, pardon me, that you give them as her significant other. The men who do not allow women to act single while in relationships are the men that women respect. They might not like it, but they will respect it. And as we all know, a woman cannot love you if she does not respect you.
Yeah, I mean, this comes with the whole boundary thing. And, a lot of girls will say, oh, you're insecure. And what I always respond to that when they say that you're insecure for saying I can't go out or I can't do certain things, I say, well, who's more secure? The man that has boundaries and tells you what those boundaries are and is willing to enforce them? Or the man that's too scared to tell you what it is and kind of lets you just run amok because they're scared of losing you because of this whole insecure thing? And this is where I kind of have to deprogram men to let them know, look, you're going to have very uncomfortable conversations with your girl sometimes and tell her no, you're not doing that. And if you do, you're fucking out the door. And guys are scared because they're like, oh man, she's gonna leave me. I don't have the ability to dictate that. But you'd be shocked at how just you putting your foot down and saying I don't commit to girls that do XYZ type behavior will make them have to choose. Okay, well, am I gonna go ahead and do said behavior that he doesn't like, or am I gonna go ahead and value this relationship? And honestly, this is survival of the fittest. If she decides to go out and party, well, good job. You've effectively removed a girl that's going to be problematic and cause you a lot of headache later on. So, yes, it might be some initial pain now, but it's going to cause you long-term success later on because you got rid of that girl that was problematic. It's like having a tapeworm, right? If you know that you have a tapeworm in your stomach, in your gut, is it going to suck to get it out in the initial stages? Absolutely. Right? It's going to suck. It's going to be painful. It's going to be uncomfortable. However, if you let that tapeworm stay there because you're too scared to do the surgery and have that discomfort, well, that tapeworm is going to grow and absolutely destroy you from the inside out. This is how you end up with guys where they're in a relationship with a girl, they commit to the girl, they marry the girl, right? Finances start getting tied together. They make it work for a couple of years. Then they have kids. Now, that tapeworm is fully grown and there's no way to take it out without killing the host. And I don't think enough men understand this, that you putting your foot down later on, you putting your foot down early on is going to prevent you from her putting her foot on your neck later on. That's the truth. You either put your foot down now or she puts her foot on your neck later. So you pick and choose what you want to do. And I would argue most men are okay with a woman keeping a foot on their neck. And that's how you end up, ironically enough, in the position where the relationship is miserable. Because enough guys don't understand that that you need to get rid of problematic women immediately, right? Rich Cooper always says, hire slow, fire fast. You need to be the same way with women, right? Wipe her up slow, but get rid of her quickly. And if she can't go ahead and just obey a simple task, hey, I don't need you to do X, Y, Z or stay home, and she doesn't want to do that, get rid of her. One guy I remember super chatted in, right? I'll never forget this. It was literally a week ago or so. The guy is, he says, hey guys, I broke up with my girl because I told her not to go out on New Year's Eve to this place, and she went anyway. Did I make the right decision? Now, we had a bunch of girls on a panel, so I said, you know what? Let's see what the girls got to say. Every single one of the girls said that he made a bad decision because they were together for 2 years.
She's just going
and
out.
he should have had a conversation with her, and it wasn't that serious to rise to the level of dropping her. Now, I think only one girl said that he made the right choice, and I think she was in a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
But all the other girls, even the ones that were in relationships, said that his response was too drastic.
Too harsh.
It was too harsh. It wasn't necessary. And thank God that I let the women go ahead and give that answer, because it proves what we've always said. Women are not really in a position to give you advice as a guy, because if you let them make the decision for you, it's always going to be less punitive, not holding them accountable, and put them in a position of power where they can disrespect your authority while simultaneously getting the same benefits like you described before. They want to go ahead and be wifed up, but they want to behave as if they're not, as they're single. And that's something that needs to be nipped in the butt early on in the relationship. You want a relationship with me, right? You take the for sale sign off. But modern women dupe a lot of guys and tell them, hey, look, it's okay for me to have the for sale sign even though you paid full price for this, right? And there's two guys. There's guys that say, you're going to take that fucking sign off, bro, so I'm going to bring you back to the fucking car lot. Or, right? Oh, no, it's okay. You can keep wearing the sign because I want to keep driving this car. And then who runs who? The car's driving you. You're not driving the car anymore. And this is like a dynamic that so many men don't understand, because it's perpetuated and reinforced, right, in popular culture. All the women said that he acted too drastically in that situation, even though he made the right fucking call. And I would argue, if you took a majority of men, right, this is just the women that said that stupid shit, I'll take it a step further. It's not even a woman problem. If we went across America and we gave this scenario, look, they've been together for 2 years. He told her not to go to New Year's Eve party. She went anyway, and he broke up with her. Even the men would say, yeah, bro, that's a little harsh. 2 years, damn. And that just goes to show how much of a cucked fucking society we have, where men get shamed by other men for putting boundaries on female fuckery. This is why I go on something like fucking Jubilee, or I debate these liberals, and they look at me as an extremist. Oh, you're a far-right extremist when it comes to intersexual dynamics. Like, you don't respect women. No, I respect women to behave like women, and that means that they need authority. And that means that you need to have hard-line fucking boundaries with them, or else they're gonna fucking run amok on you. And this is what it is, and this is where we are in society now, where a majority of people will accept intolerable and unacceptable female behavior under the guise of, oh, you're overreacting, oh, it's not that serious, etc. It's very fucking serious. Because a woman that betrays her man and doesn't obey his commands is the same as a man that's not willing to stand up to protect his woman in times of danger. It's the fucking same. It's a betrayal to the highest degree. But we live in this crazy egalitarian world where for some odd reason they think male betrayal and female betrayal is the same. No, it's not. We're completely different. A woman that betrays you and your trust and doesn't obey is the same as you that betrays her when the rubber meets the road and someone fucking comes in and tries to take her life. You don't stand in and protect her. That's the biggest form of betrayal for the man. And that is equivalent to a woman not obeying your commands. And I think men need to wake up and understand this shit, that if a woman doesn't listen to what you say, that's a microcosm of a way bigger fucking problem where this tapeworm is going to grow and eat you and destroy you. And you won't be able to get rid of it without dying. So guys got to wake up, man.
Dude, real talk. And it's funny, a lot of guys tend to ask you guys and myself, okay, you guys talk about standards, boundaries and expectations. I want you guys to understand this. This is some free game I'm going to give you guys. In this day and age, never, ever, ever angle for a relationship with your woman first. The reason why I advise my guys to never angle for the relationship first is that because when you ask a woman for her commitment, you are indirectly letting her know that she has fulfilled all of the requirements to secure your commitment. And when she thinks that she has met all the requirements to secure your commitment, guess what she also thinks? She doesn't have to do anything to keep your commitment. You can't, and here's the thing. You can't be dating a girl for 6 months and say, okay, you can't be on social media. No, guys. We can't control women, nor are we interested in doing that. You can't control your woman. No, women don't like controlling men. They love men who are in control. And so when you're dealing with women in this way, they're only going to respect you if you are steadfast in your boundary standards and expectations. So now some people are thinking, okay, well, if I don't set, how do I get boundary standards and expectations? Pardon me. I think what a lot of men have to understand, and I'll give you just a little bit of game here. the unlock your phone and hand it to me right now. That is a simple exercise to show a woman that you're dealing with in order to be in a committed relationship with you. So I'll give you guys sort of the Reader's Digest version. So you're fucking a woman. You guys are having fun. If she likes you enough, inevitably she's going to drop you. She's going to drop these. So what are we? What's our title? What's our friend? What do I tell my friends? What do I tell my family? You tell her, you put it off. Look, you don't want to be in a relationship with a guy like me. You have to put her off. Never accept a girl. Never tell a girl yes the first time she asks to be your girlfriend. She's going to try it 2 or 3 more times. The third or fourth time, you give her the unlock your phone and hand it to me right now test. And here's how you do it. Donovan, I want to be in a relationship with you, and I'm telling you, if we're not going to be in a relationship, then we can't have sex anymore. We have all heard that. Either give me the commitment or I'm taking the vagina off the table. So you tell the girl, okay, do you really, really want to know what it's like to be in a relationship with a guy like me? Yes, I want to know. Okay, unlock your phone and hand it to me right now. Okay. Now she's going to look at you. She's going to look at you like a deer in the headlights because she doesn't want you. She doesn't want you to know that she's talking to 5 or 6 other guys. She likes you the most. That's why she's trying to consolidate on you. But when you tell her to unlock your phone and hand it to me right now, that indirectly, also directly and indirectly, lets her know that this is going to be the standard. I am not going to commit to a woman who routinely acts single. Well, the next time she asks you, hey, I'm ready to be in a relationship. Here's my phone. Now, you're not going to look at the phone because you're not really going to take her word for it because she probably erased all the dicks. So at that point, she's going to ask you, okay, I gave you my phone. Are you ready to be my boyfriend now? You tell her that's a start. She's going to say, that's a start. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And this is where you drop it on her. Listen, I'm not your father, and I'm not going to tell you what to do or what you can't do, but I will tell you this. I don't date women who are on I don't commit to women who are on social media. I don't commit to women who go to bars and clubs. I don't commit to women who travel for work, and I don't commit to women who go to spring break. She's going to ask you, well, does that mean that I have to delete Instagram? No, that's not what that means. But what I am telling you is that if you are on Instagram, you are a woman that I don't commit to. So if I go to the bar or the club, are we still in the relationship? No, because I am not going to allow you to put our relationship at risk. And the bottom line here with this particular conversation is that there are way too many men who try to give women ultimatums. If you go to the club, we are finished. Don't give them don't give them ultimatums, gentlemen. Give her choices. You can either go to the club or you can either be with me, but you can't have both. And men who characterize it and put it like that, those are